Hello. This video will talk about getting started in Moodle. So we're assuming that you've logged into Moodle, that you've found your course under the My Courses block on the left-hand side, and now you're on the main page of your course. So this is what my main page looks like so far. I've already added some resources, test file, test folder, test page, EMU link. I've added one assignment. I've added a forum, a quiz, and all of that. But if you were to start without any of that, it would be completely blank, and it's all topic based. So by default, it's set up to be topic based. This was how Blackboard was set up, and now this is how Moodle set up. You can again change that, and we'll show you how to change that. If you want it to be week to week, you can do that. But to start with, you won't have any content, and it'll be topic based. So the first thing we want to do is scroll down here all the way to the settings block on the left hand side. You want to click on Edit Settings to go through some of these key course settings. So under General, we have a couple course settings. Course full name and course short name. This is the course full name, and those are pre-filled by the registrar, and you can change those if you want to. The full name is what appears here in the top right hand corner. The short name is what appears here under the breadcrumb trail and under the navigation block. So again, you can change those. You don't have to, but that is an option. If the course ID number is filled in, that's how the registrar is able to link our enrollment, and you're able to get students enrolled in your class, so please don't change that. Yeah, you don't have to do anything about that. The course summary is a place to go ahead and put an introduction, to explain your course, to give a summary about your course. Completely optional, but you can fill in text there if you want to. So there's the format question, is what I was talking about before. If you want it to be topics based, that's the default. If you want it to be weekly, we'll go ahead and select that just to give you an example. Then you can select weekly. And if you select weekly, you want to make sure that you select the right date, whatever the date whenever the course starts. So if it's a Monday, make sure the date is a Monday. If it's Tuesday, whatever it is, but whatever date you select, that'll be week to week. If it starts on Tuesday, it'll go from Tuesday. It'll start every Tuesday. A couple other settings: show gradebook to students. The gradebook is always turned off to students, so once you're ready to show students to the gradebook, you want to come in here and make that visible. Until then, they can't see the gradebook. Maximum upload size is also default to like 500 KB, so you'll want to make sure that is usually that's a small size, so you'll probably want to change that to 5 megabytes, 10 megabytes. Either of those should be plenty. And then you'll be able to make those changes, and that'll be the default for everything else in Moodle if you have to upload an assignment or what students have to do. And then a couple other formatting options. Number of weeks, so how many weeks do you want to have in your course, or how many topics do you want to have? This is where you can decide that. There's a section about adding guest access. There's a section about turning groups on, and then a very important section about availability. So this is how you determine when your course is available to students. By default, when the courses are created 6 months before the semester, they're all set to unavailable, so the students cannot see them. You can work in them, you can start pre-filling them with content, but the students cannot see them. So once the semester starts, once you're ready for the course to be available, you'll want to go in there and change it from this course is not available to this course is available, like I have it here. Other than that, those are the main settings I wanted to highlight, and you can go ahead and hit Save Changes, and you'll now see that it'll set it to weekly, like I asked it to. Starting there, the first one it didn't set because I had already renamed it, so that is resources. But then the second one, it starts with October 4, October 11th, October 18th, and so on. So it has 16 weeks, and then it also knows which week you're actually on. So then it'll highlight that week based on the actual date. This now concludes the video about getting started in Moodle.